The brand new images from the powerful James Webb Space Telescope shows the stunning star-forming region. The most powerful telescope ever placed into orbit around our planet, the JWST was able to see details of the Horsehead Nebula, also known as Barnard 33, that had never before been revealed, showing some regions in a completely new light. The new images show the Horsehead Nebula as turbulent waves of gas rising from the western side of Orion B, a star-forming molecular cloud located 1,300 light-years from Earth in the constellation of Orion. This image of the Horsehead Nebula from NASA's James Webb Space Telescope focuses on a portion of the Horse's main that is about 0.8 light-years in width. It was taken with Webb's near-infrared camera. The ethereal clouds that appear blue at the bottom of the image are dominated by cold, molecular hydrogen. Red-colored wisps extending above the main nebula represent mainly atomic hydrogen gas. In this area, known as a photodissociation region, ultraviolet light from nearby young, massive stars creates a mostly neutral, warm area of gas and dust between the fully ionized gas above and the colder nebula below. As with many Webb images, distant galaxies are sprinkled in the background. A horizontal collage of 3 images of the Horsehead Nebula. The left image is labeled Euclid, visible infrared, and shows a dusty red-brown nebula at bottom with wispy blue clouds in the middle and the black background of space at top, with stars throughout. A portion of the nebula shaped like the head of a seahorse juts upward from the thickest part of the nebula into the blue wisps. A small box around it connects to the second image labeled Hubble Infrared, where the nebula is zoomed in on. Here the central part of the Horse's head remains a dark, dusty red, while the outer portions become a translucent, ethereal gray. At the top of the Horse's head, a box connects to the third image labeled Webb Infrared. A clumpy dome of bluish-gray clouds rises about a third of the way into the image, capped with translucent red wisps and, at top, a single, prominent star. Due to its proximity, the Horsehead Nebula is an ideal target for scientists to study the molecular evolution of gas and dust in relation to their surrounding environment and how radiation interacts with interstellar matter. With the newly captured images, astronomers will also look at the spectroscopic data to gather insights into how the physical and chemical properties of the material observed across the nebula has evolved over time. The Horsehead Nebula is a photon-dominated region, PDR, an area of space where young massive stars warm up the gas and dust between stars. These cold clouds exist between hotter ionized gas closer to the newborn stars. In PDRs, these stars impact the chemistry of this gas and dust with their ultraviolet light emissions. PDRs are found between stars where gas is dense enough to resist ionization but is still not too dense to allow ultraviolet light to pass through it. Studying the light from PDRs allows scientists to study how interstellar matter evolves and the chemical processes that define this evolution. The fact that the Horsehead Nebula is relatively close to Earth means that it is the ideal PDR for astronomers to use in conducting these investigations. Determining the structure of PDRs, and studying the interactions of radiation and chemistry in interstellar space. These images show that the JWST is poised to make an impact in this investigation. The results of the JWST's investigation of the Horsehead Nebula have been accepted for publication in the journal Astronomy and Astrophysics.